Hey, Bruce here again. Hello, wherever, whenever, whoever you are right now, because it's not the same person you were then. And however you are, because however you are can be made better for sure. And I hope you're better. I do. This is amusing. um, Not amusing as in funny, but it might be. But amusing by Bruce on cereal. You know how you order things, cereal in your life, or you perceive them that way um, because of a thing we call time, but also cereal, like the thing you eat in the morning, right? And I dated this gal, had a child, okay, and we got close enough that I would eat some meals with her and her child, and it happens semi frequently, and this thing happened over and over and serially every day about cereal. Like she made good food, right? I was appreciative. I ate it all, seconds, and put on a little weight, and but her child, she had a hard time getting the child to eat this cooking. I don't know why. Like I thought it was good, and she would ask the child to eat. I don't know, some little bit, right? And but this was a fight serially every day after day after day. And I don't know how long it went on, but because it didn't stay very long. I'll tell you why. But I then I watched. Okay, after the kid would eat the portion that they fought about, then the mom would say, "Okay, you can go get." Um, I don't know. It was like a I don't know what it was, but it had a lot of sugar on it, and frosted something, and milk and frosted something, and the kid was happy. And this didn't matter what meal it was, like whether it didn't matter what time of day. It was breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I I was surprised. I thought this was a sporadic occurrence, but like it occurred almost every time I was there, which wasn't every day, but a few times a week, right? And and then yeah, I after a couple of times I thought like, why does the cereal get here? How does it get here? Because I saw like a couple of different kinds, but so I know that it was serially coming into the house every time the box ran out or maybe was about to run out. I mean, God forbid. I mean, what would happen if the kid ran out? I don't know. Anyway, but then I thought, well, how to get in the cupboard? Well, she bought it. I mean, she went, drove, did a bunch of effort, and I don't know if she was, you know, if prototypical, she was receiving some money, right? But just on a balance of probabilities. I don't know. I have no idea. She did work, but assuming where she lived and what she did for work, I don't know how to square those two. And so somehow the bills were squared. Okay, so she goes and spends hard-earned money from somebody on a thing to bring into the house on a regular basis, serially, and then she fought every meal, 3 times a day. Well, I don't know if there was a snack or a snack after dinner, but fought with her kid 3 times a day because of the thing that she was bringing into the house. And after I realized this, I mentioned it. Oh shit! She tore my fucking head off. Um, because I mentioned the very thing she was fighting about was something she brought in, and then I thought about like my own life and my own kids, and it's pretty much the same. Uh, but I could figure out how to not fight with people. I just don't like to be around people who like to fight. Have you? I mean, have you? Have you ever been characterized? Yeah, he just likes to fight. Or she just likes to fight. Like, why do you like it? I don't know. It's just not fun. But then I thought, like, where does the source of the idea that we're talking about, like that you're fighting, where does it come from? Right? The idea that if this kid ate whatever, frosted whatever, where does it come from? And does it bear out? Like, are the kids that eat cereal? Well, I don't know. Like maybe you and me did, and even if it tasted like Cheerio breath afterwards, it didn't matter because we laced that thing to the point where the last few spoons of milk were so sweet, so sweet. So where does the idea come from that this is such a bad thing? I don't know, but that's cereal, okay? And so I stopped serially watching the cereal fights over cereal that was serially put into the house by the serial instigator of the fight. Like, I don't know how long this occurred because I left. But where does the source of the idea that you're fighting about come from? Okay, I watched, really sad, I watched on the sidewalks of San Francisco, the people who were celebrating that they can just be out in the open loving who they want to love, right? Good for them. Because I have no need to judge people now for who or how they want to love. And they're out there pridefully celebrating. It was a month-long celebration, and I saw the people that were out on the sidewalk after the Supreme Court decision landed, and they were fighting with each other. And I thought, oh my God, ostensibly, I thought you guys were on the same team. So where does the source of the idea of either of those things, why they're fighting? Oh, what they wanted was attention, right? But they were fighting. And so where is the source of the idea about which you fight with your loved ones? Is it about like who they love or how they love? Or is it about what they put in their body? Or what they do with their body, and then the fruit of the labor thereof? Right, I think all your fights can be summed up into one of those three categories. Or, how do you express yourself? Like, do you believe that someone else has the freedom to express themselves with words? Period. Full stop. All those words. So, and chances are, on a balance of probabilities, the source of the idea that you're fighting about comes from somebody in a galaxy far, far away, or somebody in a state, or a state, but it's not a state, it's a district far, far away. Like wherever you live, whenever you live, and however you live. If the source of the ideas about which you fight come from people far, far away, think about that. Think about it. Hey, subscribe to the other channel. I'll give you the instruction that'll help you achieve pristine sleep because I care about you. And if you have an airway that has a problem, that'll help that. If you're, like any kind of swallowing issue, our good friends in Palo Alto, are kind of adoptive grandparents. He died primarily because he couldn't swallow. Check it out. I'll see you later.
Now so much I know that things just don't grow if you don't bless them with your patience.